So most tropes writers will intentionally use. Whether it's a good trope or a bad trope, it always ends up being about the opinions of the audience. But one trope that I don't think writers ever intentionally try and use at the start is lampshading. That's when you acknowledge that there's something kind of off, but you pointed out that you're aware that it's off. So it's meant to sort of let the audience know you know, so please don't talk about it, I guess. But it just usually doesn't work. Obviously, it's being used as a whole, like, look, I know that's a problem, and I couldn't fix the problem, which just makes the audience think about why didn't you fix the problem? And sometimes it's obvious. Like in the third Mummy movie, there's a bit right at the start where Evie is doing a book reading. She's turned the first two movies into books and she's telling people about what happened. And someone asks if that actually did happen. They had to recast Rachel Weisz for the third movie, and the actress that replaces her looks up and says it honestly feels like it happened to someone else. So it lampshades, yeah, we changed the actress. And it's not the writer's fault. They aren't in charge of casting or anything like that. But it's supposed to be this cheeky moment acknowledging the change. And for me, it was one of the first, like, oh no moments watching that movie where I realized I just wasn't going to have as good a time as I did with the first two movies. And I feel like that's usually what happens with lampshading. It takes something that the audience might have just moved past and instead goes, eh, yeah, I know what happened. Yeah, or else have to sit here with it. And don't do that. Don't make your audience sit there with a mistake. If you can't fix the mistake, just try and move on from it. I think the only time lampshading really works is in satire when you can sort of call out, this is here on purpose. I know it's bad, it's a joke. But if it's not that, I don't think I've ever seen lampshading work.